Hey everybody, so in today's video, I want to showcase the sweet Ducati engine display that I just finished up for customers, so stick around. Check it out. This is a fun little side project that I just finished up for a customer. It's been on the back burner for a little bit, but finally got it knocked out. And yeah, occasionally I'm lucky enough to tackle something like this and just kind of be creative, use my imagination, and just come up with something. So basically this engine right here, it's a Ducati engine. We honestly don't even know what it's from. The customer that came across this, he actually got it from a dealership. I guess it was a some kind of like warranty thing, so they had it in the back. Apparently it's no good. I've had the side covers off, but I don't really know what's physically wrong with this thing. Regardless, it was warrantied out, and they contacted my friend and they asked him if he wanted it, so he said yeah. So a little time goes by. I show up at the Moto Haus this past June for the Republic of Texas motorcycle show I went to. And he shows me this thing and he's like, hey, I think this would be a cool display piece above my door in his Moto Haus. So tasked me with the project, I took it on, and here we are. So the main thing that I made here was the engine stand itself. I got to play around with my tubing bender, which you'll see more of, but wanted to make something that was attractive. And yeah, it's a little bit odd that it's sitting on such a narrow piece. Now, it's going to be going above a door, and it had only so much room, like in a channel, to sit down into. So that's why this is designed the way it is, and I'm sure we're going to end up using like some safety wire to kind of tie it into the surrounding area to make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere, but it is relatively stable for what it is right now. The next thing I made, I kind of made some like fake exhausts here. Just a little added spice, and then polished those up. Had a little fun with that. So a little shorty in the back here, and then this one just kind of fit the profile of the engine. So I don't know, I kept that one a little bit long. I did end up sourcing some throttle bodies, and then of course they're matching velocity stacks. These are off like an 848 or something, but I'm sure there's a lot of different models that will fit these. Normally comes with the bracket in the middle. I just decided to forego that, so we got rid of that, painted the intakes, painted the valve covers. I left the throttle linkage on here because that's just, you know, that's a must. That's just too cool. So yeah, other than that, we just kind of cleaned the engine up. I did remove like the clutch and the flywheel, the rotor and stator, like all that stuff. I just try to knock a little bit of weight out of this thing, so when we go to hoist it up on a ladder, it's not so bad. But had this thing, had the frame here powder coated. That turned out really good. Kind of think of it like a Mike Halewood replica, you know, Mike Halewood type vibe to this thing. You can see the other side here. Framing's all TIG welded. But turned out really good. So kind of definitely a neat way of displaying an engine that you're no longer using. So hopefully I can get some shots of this thing once it's all set up, if I don't help set it up myself, but we will see. So when I first got going on this project, the first thing I did was try to remove a little bit of extra stuff. So the water pump outlets, stuff like that, like all the coolant fittings and some of like the sensors, I went ahead and just made some aluminum block-off plates. So you can see some there, one up here. That just helped keep it a little bit more clean visually. Less clutter in the way. Keeps it nice and airy and open in that spot. And of course, to hold it all together, you know, we made the cage, and then I did source the matching Ducati bolts. So those fit in there, have a nice kind of factory fit and finish to them, which is a nice little touch. And yeah, of course, I engraved this little plate. Some copper I found. Not really focusing. It's so shiny, it's hard to get it to focus, but That was the final touch there. Now, one thing that would have been cool, or maybe one thing I would love to do in the future, I really want to build a cutaway. I have a couple Harley jugs and stuff like that I might do, but it would be really cool to put some kind of electric motor in this and have it so the camshafts and stuff are rotating. That would be so rad. But for now, this thing's going to be sitting up where you can't really get that close to it, so that's going to be cool enough. But maybe in the future I'll come up with something like that. It'd be really neat. So hope you guys like this thing. Just a fun little project, and yeah, I know it's not kind of the normal content, but it is motorcycle related. And yeah, just wanted to make sure I showed it to you guys before it goes back to its home. So again, I was pretty excited about this thing. It's fun whenever I get to have these not quite as serious projects, you know, just get to be creative and just kind of knock this out, and just there's no real rules to it, and I really enjoy those. Kind of breaks up all the other stuff I'm doing, like the service work and the custom stuff. So fun little side project. Worked on it for about like a week or something like that. Just had some fun with it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Check out some other videos on the channel. Follow me on social media, and if you want to go a step further, go to my website, pick up a hat, hoodie, sticker pack, whatever. I'd really appreciate any and all orders. So anyway, I'm going to end it off here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.